Oh, wait. What? Interesting that it would start off this tiny. How about, uh, okay. So this is Deathmark, as it is known on, the Switch. For some reason, on Steam, it's called Spirit Hunter Deathmark, a game I played on the Switch a couple years ago. But apparently, it's also on PC, so I figured I'd buy it again, even though it cost me 50 bucks. No. The new Love and Hero song is out. Is it? I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there. But then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... Ah. The only thing left was her arm! It had her really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm. A scar? Oh yeah, the death mark. Looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Mickey's leg too? Huh? Mickey? Wait, that's... the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy! Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. You're scarring me! Hi, it is me, Soul Detective. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Okay. Thunder rumbles in the distance. There it is, where it all begins. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange, I'm sure I was just... Ah, my vision blurs, my ears are buzzing. Ugh, my head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glanced at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I can find is a business card. Ooh! In elegant printed letters is the name. Saya Kujo. Wait, Kujo? Spirit Killer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be Kujo Mansion then. Kujo Mansion. Saya Kujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. It's a strange scar. When did that? It could just be... I could be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. My fist pounds on the door. No reply. A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. Okay. The inside is shrouded in darkness. What's auto? Small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock's second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk towards it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. The doll, right? Yeah. Someone's there. Enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Hello? I call out, but the person remains silent. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse. Great, I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? With a shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. I press down on her arm and she makes the strange sound I heard earlier. Now it makes sense. She's a doll. A doll's joints creak when they're moved. Well, that's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing. Yeah, but what made it... I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. Yeah, but what made it make noise on the first? As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. Probably. I pause and wait for the claimer to end. It doesn't seem to be stopping. Maybe it's broken. The noise guides me over. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside. All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. Well, I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with a light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again, several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange, I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe. It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know the scent, this metallic tang. Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. The startlingly grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. I try to tear my eyes away, but it's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. I wrench my gaze away, horrified, but the hellish image is burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I am going to throw up. The next instant, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the bloodstain crush any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. Hi. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. How creepy. Very bizarre. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that. Hi. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together, so she can move too. I am sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master, Sayakuja, was unable to escape from the mark then. Oh, okay. Does she mean the corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? We're talking about this weird scar. Did Sayakuja invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. Oh, yeah? But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? I do know my name. It's... I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find him coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Mary! Before, okay, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Boom, boom, ticky, tacky, tack. Oh. Okay. Wait, can I just do this? Wait, what? Wait, no. Fuck, wait, was... Last name, okay. Okay, last name. Tony Black. Fine. I'm Tony Black. Understood, Lord Black. Oh, that sounds badass. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss. That can't be. That'd mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Black, you... will die this very dawn. Ah. Well, that's an intro. An almost 20-minute long intro. My memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that, I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? Well, I mean, dawn. It's already nighttime. I'm pretty much screwed. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. Can she walk? I doubt it too. Good morning. Are you feeling better now? Wonderful. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. Okay, scratch that one. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it, then I shall... What the fuck? What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. She's right about all this. My time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Deadly choice. Issue choices that can result in death. Okay, there's limited time and your soul power. Okay. 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 Yep. Okay. I've decided to trust you, as you say, Lord Black. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible, but I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. Sure. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. When can I save the fucking game? Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon, Lord Black. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door, not who I'd expect to see out at this late at night, huh? A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came to see Professor Coot. Yeah, she's dead. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I'm here in the mansion. I'm... Okay. She's got so much spiritual power, it's no surprise she'd have disciples. She seems to know her. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I am Moe Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Oop Arts Monthly. She pulls out an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. A soul inhabiting disease that erases memories. Fuck you. This is the same scar, right? Ooh, show me more, darling. All the way to her thigh, huh? I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before, but at least you know your name. Do you think this scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. But, Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in the front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! And it's alive! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when... Welcome! It spoke. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. Sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him, too. Hey Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko. This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Saya was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Black. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. And then can I save the game? Well, I finally achieved chapter 1. That's cool. Oh, did you hear about that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. That rose dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to speak than a regular school. Since it's been closed down. I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. I noticed it later in the bath. Tell me more about your bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo was talking more about. I think I have a handle on what happened. Definitely. Definitely. Oh yeah, you went to school too? After T Elementary. Uh-huh. Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. I go to school there, no shit. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City. What should I ask next? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home when I realized. No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. Oh, well, I went to the bathroom before going home. Yeah. It can't be just a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared. For their sake as well as yours. That's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Yeah. How do you know? Find the key you need to break the Mark's curse. Huge bird in the stroke. Okay. Seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you try to sneak into a regular school. Or job title, right. Let's do this. Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. Oh, you poor thing. Huh. I'm going to. Sure. Wow. If it was an ugly kid, I would have beat the shit out of him. Okay. Okay. Fair. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact to a minimum! Oh, thank you. I shall. Okay. Partner menu. Yeah. Your memory's getting... Yeah, I know. Is this my journal? My file. Awesome. For my bag. There we go. So is that saving my... Oh wait, no. Damn it. Yeah, I meant to, I didn't see... There. This is what I wanted. This just saves the, settings. Z actually saves the game. So, that is all for now. In the next part, we will investigate the school. So, see you then. Bye-bye.